There, the first item is 4.1.
Okay, what's happening now?
Good morning, colleagues. Can you hear us, please?
Good morning, Counselor. Yes, we can hear you.
Just approve.
It's a rough calculation. So we don't have a problem.
You can't override it.
It's someone's mic.
When About the public.
Yes, the escort.
Escort.
unusual Yeah, me too. Can I just test my microphone, please? Corporate services, could I please test my microphone?
It's audible. Speak up.
Thank you. Good morning, councillors. I'd like to greet everybody, the executive mayor, the deputy mayor, chief whip, aldermen and councillors, as well as the administration and the public. Can I please ask Councillor Toy to open in prayer, please.
I'll do it with pleasure, Speaker. Let's bow our heads. Our Heavenly Father, we come to you this morning with grateful in our hearts. Thank you for this day. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for your grace that you bestowed upon us, Lord. And you are the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. You are the great I am. And we're coming to you today, Lord, because we need you in every sense of our lives. We need you in every decision we make. So I pray that the Holy Spirit will enlighten us so that we can make the right decisions for our people. Bless our speaker, bless our mayor, bless my colleagues, and all the directors and staff is my prayer in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you very much. With that, I'd like to ask Corporate Services to continue with the roll call, please.
Good morning, Speaker. I'm standing in for Rosemary. I'll start with Councillor Adams,
Good morning, everyone. Hi, says I'm present.
Councillor America, Councillor Barnard,
Barnard present, morning.
Councillor Brown,
Good morning.
Councillor Busak,
Good morning, I'm present.
Councillor Carolus,
Good morning, present.
Councillor Clark,
Clock present.
Councillor Kuris,
Good morning, present.
Councillor Cronje,
Good morning, present.
Councillor De Tooy,
Ek is teenwoordig, dankie.
Councillor Esau,
Teenwoordig, môre.
Councillor E. Vigland,
Teenwoordig, môre.
Councillor R. Vigland, Councillor Vrij, Councillor Gom,
Councillor Gom present. Morning.
Councillor Gericke, Councillor Gregory,
Morning, teenwoordig.
Councillor Greef, Councillor D. Gultig,
Good morning, Councillor Donovan Gultig present. Thank you.
Councillor
Sorry, just that there was an apology made for Councillor Greef.
Noted, Speaker. Councillor M. Gultig,
Good morning, present.
Councillor Honey,
Good morning, I'm present.
Councillor Jantjies,
I am, God bless. Thank you.
Councillor J.
Goeiemôre, teenwoordig.
Councillor Johnson,
Good morning, I'm present.
Councillor Kleinans,
Goeiemôre, Kleinans teenwoordig.
Alderman Kritzinger,
Good morning, colleagues and everyone. I'm present.
Councillor Kruger,
Good morning, I'm present.
Councillor Kidd,
Good morning, present.
Councillor Lamini, Councillor Lintu,
Good morning, I'm present. Thank you.
Councillor Lose,
Good morning, everyone. Lose is present.
Councillor Lau,
Good morning, everybody present.
Councillor Mamkele,
Councillor Magnele present. Present.
Councillor Masasi,
Good morning, everyone. I'm present.
Councillor Mbete, Councillor E. Mdaka,
Good morning, Councillor Mdaka present. Happy birthday, Mayor.
Councillor F. Mdaka,
Molweni nonke councillors, Councillor Mdaka, Faith ukhona. Happy birthday kumeya, enkosi.
Councillor Mkuli,
Molweni ndikhona. Nkosi.
Councillor Neetling, Councillor Nias,
Môre Niels teenwoordig.
Councillor Ntondini,
Goeiemôre almal. Councillor Ndondini teenwoordig. Dankie.
Councillor Ketana, Councillor Kampi,
Present.
Councillor Roose,
Good morning, I'm present.
Councillor Cyphers,
Good morning, I'm present.
Councillor Summers,
Good morning, present.
Councillor Smart,
Good morning, present.
Councillor Snyman,
Good morning, I'm present.
Councillor Standard,
Good morning, I'm present.
Councillor Toto,
Toto present. Good morning, Sinobre.
Alderman van Niekerk,
Good morning, I'm present.
Alderman von Brandes,
I will put in the chat box.
Councillor Foster, R. Foster,
She is present, but she didn't put her mic on. I didn't hear her.
noted speaker, Councillor S. Foster,
Yes, good morning, I'm present.
Councillor Van Wyk, thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. With that, I'm going to over to item number 2, the disclosure of interest by councillors, Schedule 7 of the Code of Conduct for councillors. Item 6, disclosure of benefits by municipal staff members. Item 5 of the Code of Conduct for municipal staff members. If you have anything to disclose, please put your hand up. There are no hands up. I'm going to move on to item 3, matters at the discretion of the speaker. I have no items today. I'm moving straight over to item 4, reports to council. Item 4.1, determination of the upper limits of salaries,
Speaker?
allowances.
Sorry, you have skipped 1.2, I think. Absent for leave. Thank you.
I apologize. Were there any apologies?
Yes, Speaker. One from the Deputy Mayor, Ruben Vigeland. Yeah, that's the only one. And Councillor Greef. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And from administration side, the MM sitting next to me, there are none from the administration. Thank you. We are going to move on to item 4. I apologize for that, Chief Whip. Determination of the upper limits of salaries, allowances, and benefits of different members of municipal councils. The first person to speak on the item is Councillor Kruger.
Yes, good morning, Speaker. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to wish our Executive Mayor, Alder Lady von Brandes, a very happy birthday. And maybe just for a small birthday present, I would love to carry this item in. The purpose of this report is for Council to approve the determination of upper limits of salaries, allowances, and benefits of different members of municipal councils as per the notice published in the Government Gazette on the 21st of October 2024. which is less than 30 days ago. Attached is in Annexure A, and then the recommendation we'll see on page 5 of our agenda today is that Council approved the upper limits of salaries, allowances, and benefits of different members of municipal councils, as determined by the Minister, as per the notice published in the Government Gazette on the 21st of October, subject to the concurrence of the MEC for Local Government, Environmental Affairs and Development Planning. And then B is that the Executive Mayor, our birthday girl, must submit the information listed under 18.1 of the upper limit for councillors to the MEC, Local Government, Environmental Affairs and Development Planning within 30 days, which is still 2 days to go, from the date of publication of the notice. I thus so propose, Speaker. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor. The next person to speak on this item is the ANC. You have 2 minutes.
Mandithatha ithuba ndibulise kuwe Speaker, ndibulise wonke councillors. Happy birthday kuwe Mayor. Thina ANC sicela ingcaciso epheleleyo malunga nezi upper limits. Umbuzo uthi xa nithi zinonyusile nithetha ngo-2%, yimalini lo 2%? Niyicacise into yokuba xa nithetha from July to July, ingaba le mali engathi nimane inkinkisha incinci ithini percentage yayo, niyicalculate njani? And ke sifuna uqonda uba xa nithini ke kwezithetha upper limits nidibanisa yonke i-back pay ne-increment ithini into yeni? Sicela ingcaciso niyibhale black and white, ibhalwe phantsi ichaze uba ithini le mali. And sifuna ke ngoku nize nayo, singayivi epasejini erhangini, nize nayo straight niyibhalile, because akuzonceda nimane uthetha into singaboni uba nimane ukuthi nime ngominister uhlabisa okokoko nime ngaye but akho nto ibhaliweyo. Sicela ke niyibhalele ke niyithumele apha kuthi siyazi into esithetha ngayo. Enkosi.
Have a translation, please.
Thank you, Speaker. Thank you to all councillors. Let me start by greeting the councillors and wishing our mayor a happy birthday. First of all, we hear you are talking about the upper limits, but would like to have a full explanation. Please explain to us what does it entail. I want it written down in black and white. You only speak about 2%, but we actually don't know how much is this 2% that you are talking about. And you talk about July to July, but then we do not know how you calculate or how you get to the 2%. So we want to know the upper limits. What does it entail? Does it entail the full back pay with the increment, or what does it have? Please come forward. We want it to be written down, and we don't want to hear about it on the corridors, but we want it full explained, written down in black and white, so that we can understand it. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. The next person to speak on the item is the PVI. You have 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, Speaker. The PBI is grateful and in favor of this increase, the upper limits. We need clarity on a few things considering the upper limits. We've got the same concerns as the ANC. Ons wil graag weet die tydperke waarvoor hierdie verhoging gaan geld. Ons wil ook dit graag black and white hê, onze payslip, sodat ons die nodige reëlings kan tref met SARS. Daar is ook bijvoorbeeld raadslede wat nie 'n salaris of agterstallige geld ontvang het nie. Daar is ook te veel weergawe oor die upper limits op hierdie stadium. Dankie, Speaker.
Have a translation, please.
And Speaker, to add more to what the ANC has said, there's a lot of talks with regards to these upper limits. We also want to see it or have it in black and white, because there's a lot that has been said. So with regards to that, we also want it to be written down. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next person to speak on the item is the Freedom Front Plus. You have 2 minutes.
Dankie spreker. Gelukkige verjaardag en dan ontneem kennis van die team. Baie dankie.
Can we have a translation, please? Can we have the translation, please?
Speaker is breaking up. We can't hear what the latter speaker has said now.
Okay. Basically, he wished the mayor a happy birthday and he said he takes note. Thank you. The next person to speak, or the next party to speak on the item is Good. You have 2 minutes, please. Councillor, we cannot hear you. Your microphone is not on. Nothing.
Hello, Speaker. Good. Welcome the upper limits to the municipal councillors. And we also like to see clarity on the level, if it will be on level 4 or level 5.
Thank you. The next to speak on the item is the PA. You have 2 minutes.
Good morning, Speaker. We as the PA approve the determination of the upper limits and welcomes that, but we need also more clarification on from what date to what date is this upper limits paid out, and if it's possible that it can be showed on our payslips. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The next person to speak on the item is the EFF. You have 2 minutes. You're not audible.
Morning, Speaker. As the EFF, we need to need more information about the upper limit, because what we have at the moment is not enough to go on. On the other hand, as you look through the thing, there is when you look under the part-time councillors, what we need there is that we need to know whether the municipality can give us business cards, letterheads, and calculators as part-time councillors. We also need to know what we have in place for capacity building in the municipality, but because right now we don't have anything in place. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The last person to speak on this item is Councillor Msasa. Councillor Msasi.
Hi, colleagues. Thank you. I would like to accept and support the recommendations made by my colleague. Thank you.
Thank you, councillors. As there is no counter proposals, we're going to accept the upper limit. I would suggest that the councillors that have any questions, please approach the Finance Department. Otherwise, you are welcome to go to the Government Gazette where the upper limits are published in the first place. They are all there, and that will give you clarity on that. But you are welcome to go and speak to the Finance Department. Thank you. Just as a matter of interest, the upper limits are determined by national government and gazetted for us. We basically just have to accept it. Thank you. Moving on to item 4.2, council recess from 15th of December 2024, 15th of January 2025. Councillor Mbete, you have 2 minutes.
Morning, Speaker. Can you hear me, Speaker?
I can, Councillor. You can continue.
Okay. Speaker, this is the item for the council to consider the closing municipality offices from the 24th at 12 until the 3rd of January 2025. In the background, we also state that emergency and other essential services normally continue during the specific period due to the nature of their functions they perform. And those departments are mentioned from page 1005 to 1006, and the recommendation is on page 1008. Thank you, Speaker.
Councillor, just to correct that, the item is regarding the recess of council between the 15th of December and the 15th of January. That is the predominant one. Could you just correct that, please?
Oh, sorry, Speaker. Speaker, this item is about the recess of the councillors until the 15th of next year, January 2025. So I propose, Speaker, the recommendation as it is. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor. The next person to speak on the item is the ANC. You have 2 minutes.
Mantathu Tubandbulise, siyayiva-ke ithi recommendation. Thina singu-ANC simkhongolose noko asinangxaki ngale date, but ke siyayazi uba thina akho research, is a research njengegama, because thina o-councillor sebenza 24-hour service, nangezo 15 iyafana, it's about business as usual. O-councillor bayasebenza nange-Christmas iyafanana, nange-New Year, kuthi is research just only for uba aso-attend i-meetings kamasipala. Bekusuppose akuthiwa noba i-research kuthiwe only sinikwa ukuphumla for meetings like section 80 meetings pha. Akho research ngandawo because research siyasebenza pha wire music show. Thank you.
Translation,
Thank you,
please.
Speaker. As the ANC, we note the report that is in front of us. But what I want to say is we know that we are not actually going on holiday or on recess, because as councillors, we work throughout. We can't just say that we are excused from Section 80 meetings and all other meetings that we should attend. But as for recess, we are not going on recess because we are always working. Even on public holidays, we are always working. Thank you.
Next item, the person to speak on the item is the PBI. You have 2 minutes.
Good morning, Speaker. The government party is a DA. Request a recess from the 15th December to the 15th of January. It's a full month. We as PBI not supporting the dates, the 15th December till the 15th of January 2025. We propose the 20th of December 2024 till the 6th of January 2025, because we serve the community and we request no blockage of electricity over this period of time when we in recess. Speaker, here's a question. Plus minus 3 weeks ago, the legal advisor was escorted out of this municipal building. Nothing in the George Municipal...
Councillor, please stick with the item. Councillor, please stay with the item. Councillor, we're talking about the recess. Councillor, we're saying on the item, on the rules of order, that you have to stay with the item. But you are speaking on the item of recess. Nothing to do with it. Nothing. Councillor, we stick with the item, please. Thank you. Councillor, thank you. We'll go back to the recess.
Waiting for a report.
Councillor, I'm asking you to stay with the recess. I'm going to give you a warning. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to give you a warning if you continue with this. Stay with the item. Thank you. Recess. Thank you.
Oh.
The next person to speak on the item is the Freedom Front Plus. You have 2 minutes.
Dankie, Speaker. Die Vryheidsfront Plus werk 24/7. So die reses is nie regtig vir ons nie, so geen verdere kommentaar op die item nie. Dankie.
Do we have a translation, please?
Thank you, Speaker. The Freedom Front Plus works 24/7. So the recess is actually is not applicable to us because we work 24/7. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. The next party to speak on this is the Good Party. You have 2 minutes.
Speaker, ons gaan die een paas, dankie.
Thank you very much. We're going to pass on that. The next party to speak on this is the PA. You have 2 minutes.
Good morning, Speaker. We as the PA does also not support the recess dates of the 15th. We also would suggest from the 20th to the 12th, 2024 till the 6th of January 2025. That is on point A, and then on point B, the PA sees that in that time the mayor and the acting MM will have powers, and then there's also delegates, but we don't see their names there, so we don't approve of that point B also. Thank you very much.
Noted. Thank you, Councillor. The next to speak on the item is the EFF. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Speaker. Am I audible? Thank you. We as the EFF, we also find it unfairly the dates, because we are not even lifting up here tombstones or heavy stuff whereby we know that our muscles have been stretched and we are so tired, we need to relax and go for massage. We are like doctors and nurses of the community, fighting daily, day and night issues of the community. So now for us to have a whole month sitting, not doing anything, and we know that at that process, many things can go wrong. We will come like children from Christmas, we are tom. We don't know which one went to which corner. So we don't want to be confused. We want to daily be reminded what we are doing here. So at least 2 weeks would be enough, because it's only just for us, just from the meetings to carry on with your family, just a family time and come back to work again. That's it. So it's really that 50 to 15 is too much, because I will come back even forgetting that I'm a councillor.
Thank you, Councillor. Can we have the last person to speak on the item, Councillor Gultich? You have. Councillor M. Gultich, I'm waiting for you, please. Chief Whip, is there anyone?
Chief Whip.
Speaker of Councillor Kleinhans.
Speaker, I second the motion carried into council by my good friend. I just want to know, my learned colleague, is he not going to camp? But yes, Speaker, we work very hard during
Out of order.
time.
Thank you very much,
Yes,
Councillor. Your time
I
is up.
second the motion.
Thank you, Councillor. I just need to clarify there were 2 suggestions of alternatives. Was that a counter proposal, or are they just suggestions? I don't see anything in the chat box, unfortunately. Can we have it in the chat box if it's a counter proposal, please?
Asam, Rosamond, Tula. Because only the PBI is going to work.
Councillor, councillors, please behave yourselves. Thank you. I'm waiting for a counter proposal in the chat box, please.
In the chat box, there's in the chat box, Speaker.
I don't see it in the chat box.
Can I read? The proposed the dates from the 20th December to the 6th of January. Counter proposal is there. It's in the chat box.
Can corporate services see it? Because I don't see it in my chat box. Corporate services, can you please confirm?
Speaker, I can't see it, but Kayleen says she can see it in her chat box.
Okay.
Speaker, I also got it.
Okay. I don't know which chat box is that they're putting it on, or I don't know where the chat box is. Councillors, we're going to have to take a vote on this. Who's seconding it, Councillor? I said. Okay,
Seconding the proposal from.
Thank you, Councillors. Just 1 second. So the counter proposal, if I could get it correctly, is that the dates change from the 20th until the 6th of January.
The counter proposal is that the date's been changed from the 15th of December 2024
to the
to the
20th,
20th of December
until the 6th
2024
of January.
until the 6th
I
of
have it like
January
that. That's exactly what
2025.
I'm saying, Councillor.
That's
Thank
correct.
you. Okay. The voting will be for the counter proposal or against the counter proposal. Can corporate services please go through the vote?
Speaker, can everybody read the proposal and the second? Because if someone votes, how are they gonna?
Councillor, that's why I've just said I cannot read it. For some reason, the technology on my side that doesn't show. That's why I'm saying it verbally. The counter proposal is to change the dates from the 15th to the 20th for the start of the recess until the 6th of January. That is the counter proposal which we are voting for or against. Can I please go ahead with the vote? Thank you.
Councillor Adams,
Against the counter proposal.
Councillor America, Councillor Barnett,
Against the counter proposal.
Councillor Brown,
Against the counter proposal.
Councillor Busak,
For.
Councillor Kerwillis,
For.
Councillor Clark, Councillor Kuris,
For.
Councillor Cronje,
Against.
Councillor De Tooy,
Against.
Councillor Esau,
For.
Councillor E. Fiegland,
For.
Councillor Frey,
Against Speaker. Speaker, where is our year-end party going to be?
Councillor, please.
Councillor Gom,
For the proposal.
Councillor Gregory, Councillor Gericke,
For the proposal. Who's Councillor Gregory?
Die nuwe raadslid.
For.
Councillor D. Gultig,
Against.
Councillor M. Gultig,
Against.
Councillor Honey,
For the proposal.
Councillor Jantjies,
Against, thank you.
Councillor J,
Against. Ja, weer baie hard. Ja, dag en nag.
Councillor Johnson,
Against the counter proposal, thank you.
Councillor Kleinens,
Against the PBI.
Alderman Kritzinger,
Against.
Councillor Kruger,
Against.
Councillor Kidd,
For.
Councillor Lamini,
For.
Councillor Lento,
For.
Councillor Losey,
Andivumi, 2 against.
Councillor Low,
Sagxotha Thembani too.
Councillor Mankele,
4,
Councillor Masasi,
Against the counter proposal. Thanks.
Councillor Mbete,
Against Meadows.
Councillor Imdaka,
for better effective service delivery to our people.
Councillor F. Mdaka, Councillor Mkuli,
For the proposal, tow line.
Councillor Neutler,
For
Councillor Nias,
Four.
Councillor Ntondini,
For.
Councillor Katana,
Against.
Councillor Kampi,
Hambi. For.
Councillor Roofse,
Hambi, no.
against the counter proposal.
Councillor Cyphers,
Against the counter proposal.
Councillor Simmers,
Against.
Councillor Smart,
For
Councillor Snyman,
Against.
Councillor Standard,
Against.
Councillor Toto,
I am for because I don't have extra days.
Alderman van Niekerk,
For.
Alderman van Brandes, Councillor Foster, R. Foster, sorry,
For.
Councillor S. Foster,
For the proposal.
Councillor Van Wyk,
Against. Sorry, Speaker, hulle was besig op my laptop, sorry om te interrupt, maar ek het nie gevote en ek vote for the proposal, please.
Speaker, my hand is up before we close the voting. Councillor America is on the phone here. He's struggling with his device. Councillor America, you can go.
Against.
Can you hear him, Speaker?
Yes, I hear it. Thank you. And
Thank you.
I'd like them to take note in the chat box. Obviously, the executive mayor cannot speak. Her vote is against the proposal. There's chat box is Councillor M. Gultich and Councillor Justin Fry. And then also Councillor Lamini is for, and Councillor Gregory is for the proposal. I just need those to be noted on the count.
noted Speaker. Speaker.
Yes, sorry, carry on.
We have 24 in favor and 26 against.
Thank you very much. The item therefore carries. And therefore, we will move on to the next item. Thank you, councillors. Councillors, sorry. Councillors, we're going to move on to the next item, item 4.3, the revision of the council resolution to allow the development of a second cricket field and review the lease period for the leasing of the Royal Rift cricket field premises as the new headquarters of the Southwestern District Cricket Headquarters. The first person to speak on the item is Councillor Barnard. You have 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, sorry.
Chair, thank you very much. Colleagues, we'll recall that in May 2019, SWD Cricket approached the municipality and indicated that they wanted to move their headquarters from Oudtshoorn to George. And the municipality was very happy to support and accept this suggestion. We then went to various council items that were submitted as early and as late as March 2023, and we were quite prepared to lease them the piece of land in Roy-Rafira for this purpose. However, when we went out to public participation, there were some proposals and counter-proposals received, one being from the George United Football Club and the other one from the George Cricket Club. Several discussions took place with SWD, and it was found that on the land that was available, they would not be able to accommodate the George United Football Club as well as the George Cricket Club. And various discussions took place, which led to the drafting of an MOU by the Sport Department, and consensus was reached by all parties regarding the use of the sporting facilities. But after it was signed, it was found that this MOU was not drawn up with a council resolution. Then, subsequent to that, an application from SWD Cricket was received in July 2025. It was submitted to council, stating that they would only be able to accommodate the George Cricket Club if they would be permitted to develop the B field as well. Again, several discussions took place and several meetings took place. And then it was actually agreed that the potential investment of 85 million rand was really needed. And that in order to do so, the lease agreement and the lease period also needed to be extended. So in order to accommodate both the George Cricket Club as well as the extended lease period, we now have this item before us. Speaker, the recommendations are on page 32A all the way through to J. And basically, we are asking that the council resolutions taken in October 2023, July 2024, March 2023, and March 2023 be rescinded and revoked, and that we then support that there is a written agreement between SWD and that the lease agreement that was referred to in the item C be concluded. So, Speaker, I therefore submit that we accept this recommendation to allow SWD Cricket to develop the B field, and we also then allow the lease period to be extended, and all parties are then happy with this, and the Sport Department as well as planning will then conclude once we agree to this recommendation, and we will continue as proposed. Thank you very much, Speaker.
Thank you. The next person to speak on the item is the ANC. You have 2 minutes.
Greetings to the colleagues. Colleagues,
Councillor, your microphone is off. We cannot hear you. Use the colleague next to you, please.
Can you hear me now? All right. Oh. Okay. Speaker, initially we never, as the ANC, we never had a problem with this item. However, there were two things that were outstanding back then, was the one of the George Cricket Club and the soccer club. Now, we understand that the magnitude of the development and the kind of opportunities that is going to bring, whether being job creation, entertainment, and recreational. But with doing so, we can't leave anyone destitute in this process, not because of our action as a government. So what we are saying that we would have loved as the initial arrangement or resolution to have had before we come again, what was the resolution when it comes to those that are involved in football? Yes, we hear what is happening in result or in regards to those that are in cricket, because this is cricket. Cricket will not cancel out the cricket, but football is not the same as cricket. Now, even in terms of usage of the field and other things. So our concern is those of that are within the football department. If we can have the kind of same, if I may say, SLA that we are said to be having with the cricket of Southwestern District Cricket, would like to hear what happened to those that are in football, and what will be the correlation between the tennis and the football and cricket. How is it going to be safe for those that are playing golf on the other side? As this field before was used as a multi-field, because there's cricket that is played there, there used to be football that is played there, now there's tennis and golf that also have been there before the tennis. So we just want to understand those kind of arrangements, but in black and white, obviously. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. The next person to speak on the item is the PBI. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Speaker. PBI takes note and welcome SWD Cricket. It will be a financial injection for our town and will contribute to job creation and opportunities. Speaker, poor planning of infrastructure is the result of this, and not considering the existing sport bodies, cricket and soccer, who made use of this land. The decision-making process needs to be workshopped by all councillors. The DA expressed in the previous council meetings that our town strives to become a sports mega. Speaker, the PBI's biggest concern is that we only become a sports mega in the affluent areas. The White Elephant clay tennis court is proof of that. Not proper planning around parking areas, safety exits at Rosemore Athletic Track, just to name a few flaws. Speaker, sport facilities that rural communities use are neglected, and the municipality make use of quick fixing projects. Speaker, if we talk about a sports mega upgrade, all existing sports facilities and get a concrete plan to maintain them. PBI also feels that every ward where there is no sport facility, land must be identified. For an example, Ward 20 Borges is expanding at a rapid pace and does not have any sport facilities. PBI believes that a child in sport is a child out of court. Thank you, Speaker.
Away. Come on.
Thank you very much. The next to speak on the item is the Freedom Front Plus. You have 2 minutes. Freedom Front Plus, you have 2 minutes.
Speaker, die Vryheidsfront ondersteun hierdie item. Is bitter belangrik dat die sport uitgebrei word en dat in Suid-Kaap wat ons op die map gesit word. Wat ons belangrik is net rondom hierdie item is dat die gemeenskap, die spanne in die gemeenskap ook kan deelneem op die sportgronde en goed. En maar ons ondersteun dit baie, dankie.
You have a translation, please.
Thank you, Speaker. The Freedom Fund Plus supports this item that is in front of us. It is very much important for the sports to expand in our city. What is much more of importance also in this item, we note that the community is also going to be involved and participate in this sports ground. So thank you, Speaker. We support the recommendation.
Thank you very much. The next to speak on the item is Councillor is Good.
Speaker, we as Good support the recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you. The next to speak on the item is the PA. You have 2 minutes.
Yes, good morning, Speaker. We as the PA also welcomes SWD Cricket in George, but we would like to see that soccer also forms part of the sports at Roy Riviera. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The next to speak on this item is the EFF. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Speaker. We as the EFF, as this item was first brought in, we also supported it. And still now we are still supporting it because sport is one of the sources that minimizes high rate of unemployment and high rate of crime that we are having. But still, as the ANC have highlighted the concerns that were present previously, those are the concerns that we as the AFF also had, that because we don't want anyone to be left behind, because we know that not everyone, not every child even can play cricket. So we also want all departments of sport to be highlighted and to be represented and to be cared for equally. Please, Speaker, thank you.
Thank you. The next person to speak on the item is Councillor Roelofse. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Speaker. I support the proposal by my colleague.
Thank you. As permitted by the rules of order, the MMC for the department would like to give clarity. Councillor Barnard, you may go ahead.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, I just want to allay the fears of my colleagues from the ANC and the EFF. The item specifically under item number F says that SWD Cricket will be responsible for the costs for the development of the existing facility and the alternative cricket and soccer fields as required in terms of the MOU to the satisfaction of the municipality. So that is addressed in item F. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor. The item has been carried, and that therefore will bring us to the end of this council meeting. Councillor Fry, I do not see anything in the chat box, and the items are closed. I'm therefore going to have this meeting closed. I'd like to wish all the councillors. Councillor, did I? Councillor.
And the date for today.
In the council.
Speaker, where is our year-end function? Don't we?
We have to work, my dear. We have to work this December. We're going to work the whole December. Thank you.
Councillors, the meeting is now adjourned. Thank you very much.
Mm.